Long ago, scammers infiltrated Facebook groups, but their con has changed. They're growing more patient. They're building groups from the ground up over months and years and swelling them to tens of thousands of people. Whatever you're into, they're selling. Puppies, monkeys, plants, teacup piglets, you name it, there's a group for it, built and run by scammers. They're posing as victims and referring buyers to the page admins as trusted sources to buy from, and they're all in on it. Oftentimes it's the same person or the same group of people. For the illusion of legitimacy and the power of control, these scammers run and moderate these Facebook groups, controlling exactly what is posted and blocking anyone who calls them out. This is the story of Facebook group scams. Early on, scammers would typically enter an established group, find a person in search of an item to buy, and just DM them offering what they were looking for at a very steep discount. People quickly caught on to this and kicked them out of the groups. But then they smartened up and created groups of their own they couldn't be kicked out of, oftentimes with weird names, odd grammar, and misspellings. For this investigation, I infiltrated as many Facebook groups as possible across many different hobbies. The first plant group I found grew 100 people per hour and crossed 168,000 people overnight. It was called Mania Tips and Tricks for Monstera Happiness Inspiration. Weird group name for sure. And this name will likely change again. It's already been changed 3 times in less than a year. Changing names keeps the scam group names not searchable, but the group link remains constant, so I'll link all of these below. Now let's check into the admins of the group. These are the scammers. There's 6 of them. They should have regular looking Facebook profiles. And here's the first red flag. Kristy joined Facebook in 2021. For someone Kristy's age, it would be abnormal to create a Facebook only a few years ago. Most of us millennials have had them for 20 years. Now, I was tipped off to Kristy's profile after they scammed someone for $500 and refused to give them their money back. Thank you to the Plant Inspector Scammer Shoutout Facebook group for all the leads. We see the money was actually sent to John Williams, supposedly the person she is married to. So let's check out John. If you right-click John's profile pic and reverse search on Google, you'll find this isn't actually John Williams, but instead a Brazilian neuroscientist, Dr. Pinto. Digging deeper, it looks like John Williams updated her profile pic to this cheesy dog quote thingy. We'll see this again. And same with this obscure video of a pool. The next admin is Lisa Deighton, one of the better looking profiles, a puppy salesperson in their spare time. Lisa's slip-up is found in the check-ins tab, where she checked into New York, Houston, Boston, and Douala, Cameroon, a scammer hotspot. A real globetrotter Lisa is. Lisa's pics also show what we're supposed to believe are her hands, carrying a set of keys from our local realtor and third admin, Tynasiya Nelson. An obvious bot profile. A post from December 2023 captions about cannabis accidentally, but posts photos of a Monstera Albo. Lisa then even comments incorrectly, also talking about some weed strain. And a normal person speaks for all of us and says, "Okay, so I have no idea what you are talking about." These scammers are likely operating in real estate rental groups, cannabis, and puppy selling, among many others. Our last 3 admins, Jason, Christine, and Sheliy, are mostly just hype accounts. These accounts like, comment, and engage with the other main accounts. They give credibility to the others. Like on John Williams, where he leaves a fake review for Rusi, which looks to be a plant shop with a proper website. And all of these reviews are from known scammer accounts. So we'll leave him a nice review too. Though on Sheliy's account, take note the URL does not match the Facebook name and says Michael Mofor. Scrolling down a bit on the profile, we find an odd comment from an account based in Cameroon, again. Sheliy has also posted that same dog quote meme thing we saw earlier on. In an associate's profile, we find the same pool post from on John Williams' profile. The bummer is that there are honest people trying to help one another in the group. Lots of people share their experiences with other real people and trade advice on the hobby at hand. But once Kristy and her team gather your trust in this 170,000 person group where she's the admin, she sinks her teeth in. This was posted just on July 4th, offering rare plants for sale, and it got tons of traction. Lots of unsuspecting people comment and engage with the post asking to buy the plants, and it's always directed to messaging. But scroll back through Kristy's profile. Look who likes the photos. It's all the same bot account names. But the problem is the admins heavily audit what is posted and what comments are allowed in the groups. Christine's profile is the weakest one they built. A whole 9 friends, and every one is a fake profile they've made up. One of Christine's friends we don't recognize is Chenta, and she seems to work at a Maltese dog breeding facility in Nigeria, but lives in Wisconsin. Now that's a big commute. Fellow internet detective Zoe has done some great work, and one post takes us back to Briette Stones, who's actually Tedong Renaud. But Briette Stones takes us to their reviews, which have a lot of monkey trading posts, which have thankfully been taken down. This rogue marketing strategy of commenting and reviewing on posts seems to grow these groups. But there's a dog post at the bottom, which takes us to a pug puppy trading group. If we look at the admins, we find another fictitious person who potentially had their Facebook profile stolen, as they have the normal 200 or so friend count. They run a cat trading Facebook group, particularly a Maine Coon kitten group for adoption of these particular types of cats. It's a 15,000 person group. And of course, they are selling the kittens, but not really, just taking people's money. And the 15,000 people that follow the page give it the illusion of credibility. Inspecting another Coon Kitten trading group, this group is also run fully by scammers. Sorting through this person's friends list yields a significant amount of people from Cameroon. It doesn't stop at kittens. Teacup piglets are another popularly traded animal. A quick check into the admins of the group yields scammy potential with one friend who has a very unique set of profile pictures. At least let us remember that actual animals aren't being traded here, thankfully. This seems to just be a monetary scam. I came across multiple plant groups run by scammers, so many that I lost count. But suddenly my computer rang. Someone was calling me on Facebook. I picked up. Hi, do you have the Monstera Albos?
Oh yeah, sure. We have the Monstera Albos, the pretty ones. I sent you pictures already.
I forgot I messaged one of the admins to a plant scam group, James Smith. The Monstera Albo, the one with the green and white patches?
Yeah, exactly 120, and that's including your shipping fee.
Okay, and where do they ship from?
Oh, we shipping from Florida, and shipping to your location is gonna take 24 hours.
Okay, and are you, which shipping method are you gonna use?
Oh, well, we ship via USPS.
Okay, and are you able to ship this week?
We actually ship out planes all the time. That means you'll be getting them tomorrow.
Oh, I could receive my plants tomorrow.
Yeah, you can receive your planes tomorrow.
Wow, I could even get them tomorrow on July 4th, Independence Day?
Yeah.
Okay, and what city in Florida?
Hello? Oh, that's hello?
Hello?
Miami?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we located exactly in Miami, Florida.
Okay, Florida. Okay, yeah. As long as I can get them and, make sure this isn't a scam.
Oh, hell no, this isn't a scam. As we want you to come back for more planes, and we don't let scammers into the group. You can see we already top up on 22K, and we've been doing our best in keeping this group clean and out of scammers, and we want you to trust us.
Okay, yeah, I saw the group. You're an admin of the group, and it has 22,000, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That gives me a lot of trust.
Yeah.
And so just to make sure that you're in Florida and not in, you're not located in Cameroon, correct?
What is Cameroon?
The country of Cameroon?
No. Why say such?
Oh, I don't know. I saw on your profile that it said Cameroon.
No.
Did you check? You should check.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, something must be wrong over there.
Kristy, Mitchelle, and James Smith use identical language when listing their Monstera Albos for sale. These are people from the same group. This 29,000 person group shows off the complexity of these scams. Brendon Kingston's post from 3 weeks ago says, after being ripped off 3 times, I reached out to the group admin, Frederick Gibson, who referred me to someone reputable from which I got this lovely plant and 2 others. Immense thanks to the admin and Fabrice Kellan for being so reliable. I recommend him to all of you interested in getting houseplants. And these posts have actual engagement from real people interested in buying plants. The profile of Emil Washington is quickly given away by the 2-line intro with odd emojis and puppies. I think we might be onto the same group we covered last year, where a cheesy line or 2 and simple emojis are used. And also keep an eye out for the angry face emoji, as it's the hidden giveaway on photos scammers may post in groups. These are clues left from those before us to warn us of internet scumbags. The scammers also give themselves away by often tagging everyone in their posts. The Plants at Home group is also run by one of the most notorious plant scammers out there, Beltine Bright. This group boasts over 13,500 group members, many of which are fake profiles. When you go to submit a request to join the group, you actually must verify that scammers aren't allowed in the group, and this group name has changed multiple times. And the moniker Beltine Bright, which has so many profiles attached to it, has a long history of scamming people, and this is searchable on the Plant Inspector's scammer shoutout. A quick image search shows Beltine stole photos from the Instagram and Facebook account Fancy Plants. If you're in a group where people sell things, I would suggest you click the About section in the group and closely examine the profiles of the admins and moderators. They should have normal friend counts, decent multi-year history that should go back before the pandemic, and typical engagements and comments from friends and family on their post. But it's not all bad. A couple great groups are Time to Splurge and Purge BST. It's very clean and has legit sellers throughout, as well as Plant Purge 2.0, which has a bunch of activity and few scams. Maybe it's time we create our own Facebook group. Let me know in the comments if you're down for this. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching.